We go now to the United States, where the soul of the Phoenix Mercury is going back to the WNBA. The Mercury announced last week that Australian national team star and two-time Olympian Penny Taylor, who sat out Phoenix's 2015 campaign, would suit up for her 10th season in the city that has been her WNBA home since 2004. Taylor's decision to return was cause for great excitement in Phoenix, where the reloaded Mercury will be shooting for its second title in 3 years when it opens its season in Minnesota on May 14. Team USA superstar and two-time WNBA Finals MVP Diana Taurasi will also be back in orange and purple after missing the 2015 season. Mercury General Manager Jim Pittman last week called Taurasi the heart of the franchise and Taylor its soul, adding of Taylor, quote, "Not only is she one of the greatest players in the history of the women's game and one of the driving forces behind our 3 championships, she is a great teammate, a leader, a calming force on the floor and in the locker room." 34-year-old Taylor has been all that and more throughout a spectacular career that has seen her make stops all over the world, most recently in China.
Penny Taylor, wonder where she's going to go down in the greats of women's basketball history.
Along the way, she saved some of her finest performances for the Australian Opals, none better than in 2006, when she led her team at the FIBA World Championship in Brazil. By the time her work was done in Sao Paulo, Australia was world champion for the first time. Taylor was the most valuable player of the tournament and well on her way to becoming one of her nation's all-time greats, as well as one of the most respected figures in the game.
She's just a phenomenal athlete. Again, there's a very few upper echelon players in the world, and she's one of them. And wow, being able to watch her and watch her development, and she's sort of very quietly but very, very fast just went, "I'm one of the best players and you're going to recognise it." So within the last few years, she's just really stepped her game up to a point where everybody knows who she is now.
I think Penny Taylor's one of the real workhorses of this Australian team.
Amazing how much punishment Penny Taylor comes in for. She's only 6'1", but great inside play, and every time she goes inside, draws an awful lot of contact.
She's a legitimate world star. You know, she was the MVP at the World Championships in 2006. She's been a WNBA All-Star. You know, she continues to be on teams all around the world that win championships. You know, she's a flat-out star.
She's just such a smart player, and the way she reads the game, and she can play. She's tall. She's over 6 foot, but she plays like she could be 6'4", or then she can play like a small little guard. So she's so versatile. She can drive, she can shoot the 3, and she plays great defense, and she just gives such a great presence on the floor.